games taking place at home, they have a chance here to make a nice little push.
Kevin, they've dropped both of the previous contests against this team, so this is their last chance to get a win over these guys this season.
Yeah, they don't want to feel the sweeping motion of the broom. No way. I mean, that wouldn't go over well with the fans, coaching staff, and most certainly the players. You don't want to have that lingering on your mind all offseason.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis comprise the backcourt. Luke Richard and Ba'amute out there with Ilyasova. And it's Sanders in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, in the middle it's David Lee and Andrew Bogut. Thompson and Barnes at the 2 and the 3. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Keep doing that, Gay, so that's what you get.
You know, there have been rumblings, guys, that the Warriors are looking at a return to San Francisco and maybe building a new stadium across the bay. But we'll see how that goes. That's a very difficult thing to do these days, to secure the finances necessary and the permits through the city. So we'll see what ends up happening. But either way, we know the Warriors will remain extremely popular in the Bay Area.
And the basket by Bogut.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
Launches a 3. Ilyasova can't hit. And I know they've been looking for a place to play in San Francisco. They had a chance to go play over where the Giants are.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Marks it out. And for a point guard.
Doing offensively at the beginning of the game will change several times before we're finished.
Well, that's what the defense they're facing forces you to do. You have to be ready to adjust and make some changes. It's too complex a defense.
Good
wow, what a play.
So how do you dunk the ball?
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
And Jack kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Barnes. They get it again. Bogut goes up again. In deep, Lee drops it in.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
I think I was training camp like
twice. Pour it down.
That's really how you learn to play this, because there's so many different controls.
And not much resistance on that jam.
So
defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of them, and they paid the price.
And the basket by Bogut.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Ellis.
And one.
The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one.
Be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
He beats the buzzer with a fantastic shot.
Major guts right there.
The scoring fast and furious. Do it.
Yep. No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Curry with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And Curry, here we go. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on Monte Ellis.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen. And you know, Steph Curry, to his credit, has spent part of his off seasons back on campus at Davidson, finishing his degree in sociology. He stayed close to that team as well, and certainly there's still a bond between Steph Curry and the Davidson community. He had a special few years there as a student athlete, and that's a bond that I think will continue throughout his life.
Back to Bogut. Curry dishes to Landry. And a missed layup.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And here's Jennings outside. And the shot is good. Jennings has got 7.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Here's Curry. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong hit. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, A very steady contributor to the offense.
First of all, you got Dunleavy at the 5, cuz.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jennings kicks to Dalembert. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's my second rip.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Get that nigga 30 turnovers.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. It's stolen by Bogut. And Samuel Dalembert.
Too much, but he's doing whatever's needed out there.
Here's the three. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Now, remember, he did make a three-pointer in the first half, so we'll see if he can find the range here in the second.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
And John Henson with the slam. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And, you know, the focus for Coach Mark Jackson has been transforming this Warriors team from an offense-first and last culture to a defensive-minded one. That's a challenge. That's been 90% of their focus in training camp and practices, creating a defined defensive system so players can hold each other accountable and be held accountable.
You know, Steve, when you think about the Warriors, for decades they've been an up-tempo, high-scoring style of team, baseline to baseline of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Curry. Cans the shot from the wing. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Tell you what, I like the mid-range game I'm seeing from these guys. I mean, they're making a living at it.
Yeah, a little bit of a lost art these days in the NBA, but we're seeing some really efficient offense in that area from these guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors.
Monte Ellis is a tremendously talented guard, but only one playoff appearance in his 7 NBA seasons, and that's been frustrating for him. He's a guy who's put up some big numbers, but I'm sure he'd like to see more playoff success in his future.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Jack. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Jack's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Steve, you mentioned Monte's frustration in the past, being able to win a championship, a division title, or just, be above 500, on a consistent basis. But he's really worked on, Clark, not wearing all those emotions on his sleeve as much, to stay positive, to be a good leader.
Yeah, to be a little more even-keeled, make sure the dedication to the team is uppermost in his mind, and being patient as well as striving for excellence. That's a delicate line to walk, but he's making progress in doing that.
To the paint, looking to end the run, and the shot is good. Ellis has got 19 points.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Yeah. Landry, no good.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
There's the feed to Ilyasova. Fires the 3. Counts the bucket. Wow. Ilyasova's got 5 now.
Not many guys with his size can shoot the ball that well from out there.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys. Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
And Jack kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 4 assists in the game. Henson covered by Bogut. Shot from the low block. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year. but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one. Your Warriors.
It's back here in the second.
Jennings can't get it to go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Henson. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Paul.
Look out. Yeah, this is a done deal here. They've pretty much finished this team off.
Yep, we can put this one in the books. Too much to overcome now.
Ilyasova. Milwaukee, no good that time either. To the inside. Lee gets the bucket.
You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't met much resistance down in the paint, so I think you've got to continue to pound the ball down low.
It's Jennings with the drive. Can they get it? And there's the nice layup by Ellis.
Well, and you can't let them get deep position.
Yeah, you got to do your work early here, Steve, and you got to be physical with them.
Curry passes to Lee. That's blocked. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Up and in from the low block.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Here's Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense.
I'm on the ground. I don't got no pass.
Richard Jefferson.
Hey, look, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Barnes. Now the pass to Thompson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Carl Landry.
Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 30 points.
And that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. They're piling on a bit.
And so they foul intentionally.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Passes it to Ilyasova. Shot to stop the run. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
He took advantage of that pick, and he did the rest, knocking down the J.
Timeout called the Warriors. What do you think, guys?
Not sure why they're calling this timeout. The game is pretty much over.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. Maybe they just want to bask in the wind just a little longer, but I don't agree with it. Let's go. Get out of here.
So we see the Warriors take